This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
And ladies and gentlemen, we're live here at the ICC Soccer Complex on a windy afternoon for the season opener against number 7 Lady Indians and the Jones Bobcats. And we're going to let Michael Upton and CJ Adams take it over from here.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. Already underway here. Lady Indians are in red today with Jones being in the white. And already some action down on the far side. I believe we had an offsides there. So they will reset and let Jones get a free kick here. We do apologize for the wind and the microphones. Not a whole lot we can do about that today, but we will get through it. Nice through ball by Jones, and she's showing some speed down that right side. McGregor clears it out. That will be a throw in for Jones. A little physicality here early on. Quick. Nice throw in by Reeves, getting it to the Hughes and then back out to Loden. Sends the far side to Hayward. Nice one touch, but just a little too far out of reach. A lot of tempo here in the first few minutes.
Yeah, I think we expect to see a lot of this game played in the midfield, the real battle being here right in front of us.
I believe he may have caught a foul on that. I didn't hear the whistle on that one, not from up here, but yeah, I believe we're going to be a free kick for the Lady Indians. Looks like Dexter's going to take it. Now they thought twice. Now Hall's going to take the free kick. Sends it in. And possessed by Jones, cleared out across midfield. Now we've got a race for the ball. Sure was. Now Jones will have a free kick here. She did, and we've seen that on both sides of the ball today. They're both sending it down the wings and letting the speed run it down.
See the strength of this Lady Indians team.
Good job by the Lady Indians. Hayward now off to the races down that far side, and she's showing some real good speed early on as well. And that ball is just going to kind of, I believe it's going to die before it gets to the corner. And then right back, quickly getting it upfield. McGregor with the giveaway. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. That is Clark, not McGregor. That's a good cross. Finally possessed by us. That was a little scary. Couple of touches there, but we managed to get the ball back. Now a goal kick for Driscoll. Yeah, and the Lady Indians coming out in a 4-4-3 formation today. A little bit different than they've been running in the scrimmages back in the fall and earlier this spring. So Coach Strother sees something he wanted to adjust for, add that extra defender in there. And so far, you can kind of see it with Jones pushing the ball the way they are. You need that extra help back there. Right, and with our forwards being that quick, and that is a good through ball by Stevens. Hughes runs it down. But good job by Jones to get back and get in position. Hayward with the shot blocked immediately. And now Jones possesses down the far side. Yeah, I think we're set to see a lot of this back and forth across the midfield line today. Don't look like any one team's going to hold possession in their own zone. Yeah, and we had of course a great season last season. Finished second in the I guess conference championship. We used to call it state championship. So there's a lot of expectations from this Lady Indians team to continue their winning ways. So of course we know that Holmes is also going to be a contender. So we could buckle up, and we're going to have a lot of good soccer this season. Yeah, you find out what you've got real quick when you battle that level of competition that early in the season. Now Jones has some running room down that side, but instead decides to cross it. And good job by Dexter to grab possession. Now Hayward possesses it, sends it forward to Hughes, but just a little far. speaking of the field looks absolutely magnificent today. Grounds crew has done a great job, especially with this crazy weather we've had so far this spring. You kind of have to wonder about the surface. Is it the same as they're used to playing on in the fall, or is this a different kind of grass than normal? The ball may roll a little bit quicker, slower. Not real sure. We'll have to wait and see, but something to keep in mind. Good free kick, just a little wide. And that was McGregor with that kick. And Gustafson is now in for Hayward on that far side, the wing spot. And the ball comes to her immediately. Yeah, so far these midfield battles have been fun to watch. There's a lot of contact, a lot of just letting them play out there. Refs not really calling a whole lot so far. Right. Nice shot, saved by Driscoll. Yeah, we were talking about her pregame, about how she had to really come in as a freshman and play everything, since we had a last-minute issue with the other goalkeeper. So we only carried one goalie all season last year, and she stepped up and did a fantastic job. Yeah, I think they faked each other out on that one. Now we're going to have a race down that far side. Absolutely, and it's nice to see them all out there on that far side. Because usually when we're playing, everybody's trying to find a seat in that shade over there. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that plays out too, as each game will probably be a little warmer. And by the time they get to the games that really matter, it could be just miserable heat. Oh, good ball. Oh, and he's going to get her for offsides. That was a close one. Yeah, Gustafson's come in, and she's showing her speed down that sideline, and probably she's one of the more physical ones on our team. Reeves steps up, intercepts that pass, and throws a beautiful pass across. Now, that's going to be a foul. Good bit of side difference between those two ladies out there. Let's see what we can do with this set piece. Loden puts it on there. Just floated a little bit on that one. Oh, a little handsy on that one. Challenge, but no call, no call. Loden's possessing it, sends it across. Looks like Dexter will take it and send it up over midfield. And a good block there. Yeah. Now we do have two subs. Maria Jones is coming in for Josie Kate Reeves. And I believe Gaylor is the other substitution coming in for Alexis Hall. And then for Jones, Terrell and Rodriguez are into the game. Didn't see a signal on that, but I believe it's Itawamba throw in. And then another foul. Itawamba bench getting fired up a little bit, yelling at their players on the field. Yeah. Oh, that's going to be a foul. Stop the clock. Ah. A little surprised to see a yellow with that. Looks like their feet got tangled up, but with it being a breakaway like that. Yeah, so that will go on number 4, Heidi Clark.
Now, guys, just let me chime in here just for a second.
Okay.
To anybody watching at home, the game clock is not working, so I think we're about right around the 20-minute mark here in the first half as well.
Yeah, we're at the mercy of the officials on that, so we'll just kind of have to watch that one play out. And Bickert is going to be brought into the contest for Clark after that yellow card. And then a foul against Jones, so we'll be a free kick for Itawamba. Gustafson's got some room down that side. Double team came in, took the ball away, and redirected the other way. Now, Anna West way out there. Makes a good stop. Ball seemed to carry a little bit off the leg. set of subs coming back in. Hayward's back in, Clark's back in, and Josie Kate Reeves is coming back into the contest. Redirected. That was dangerous. So that will be a corner for Jones. First corner kick of the contest. So everybody will pile into the box and turn into a defender for a little while. Be another corner. Nice aggressiveness by Driscoll coming out. Just knocking that ball right back out. Sure did. Yeah, I believe that'll be another one. Don't want to give them too many opportunities to figure this corner kick out. It goes shallow that way. Caught him offsides. Yeah, I believe we had somebody far back on that far side. I believe was it Dexter was further back. But yeah, on this side, she was definitely ahead of our defenders.
It is a beautiful day, and she kicked that ball all the way to Davis Ford. So
proud sponsor.
If you're in the market for a new Ford or a used vehicle, go visit Tab and Christopher and them and get you a new ride.
And Jones is doing a great job of closing in on those balls in free space. Anytime we see them, they're closed down almost immediately before you can even get a handle on the ball. There's a ball, Stevens, and they just outrun her. They've got a lot of speed on defense as well. Good job by Jones to break that pass up.
Referee got tangled up in the action there.
Hayward with the ball. Sends it forward to Hughes, and that's going to be offsides. Great idea, just about a step too quick.
So far, guys, it looks like the speed of Jones has been the biggest difference in this contest.
Oh,
luckily, Driscoll has been able to keep the ball out of the back of the net on our side of the field, but Jones' speed has definitely been the difference in this game thus far.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to see if they can keep that up this entire contest. McGregor with some moves, gets around, and that's going to be out for an Itawamba throw. All right, we've got a couple more subs coming in. Number 6, Bickert is back in, and 19, which is Morgan Mitchell, and she's coming in for Stevens. So get some fresh legs out there. See what we can get going. Good job by Jones stepping in. But then it came right back, and they have some space. Looked like some miscommunication there. Yeah. All right, there we go. Fred Wamba, some speed. Hayward on the left side. We've got, let's see where I believe it's going to stay in. Nice cross. Hughes. Just kind of bounces out to midfield. But
unfortunately, guys, that is two big missed opportunities inside the box
really
there for the Indians.
So we got Morgan Gaylor going to take the free kick. She drives it in. Yeah, very good line drive. Just right into the goalie's arms. But I don't mind seeing that. You never know. Get a bounce off the goalie. You never know what will happen.
There's no such thing as a bad shot on goal, in my opinion.
Unless one of us took it.
Yeah, well, that's a fair point. An own shot on goal. Yeah, on goal.
Oh, yeah, very physical. I'm having trouble seeing who that is. Is that Heidi? Yeah, it's going to take her a minute to catch her breath on that one. Yeah, I believe she got her wind knocked out of her a little bit.
And guys, while they're assessing her, we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back with more here on the ICC Sports Network.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
Guys, we're back here. Looks like she's going to walk off the field there, and we're going to get back to action.
Yeah, it's a good sign. Walking off under her own power, smiling, finally able to catch her breath. I know that's a scary feeling. A little deep. That'll be a Jones throw in. It's a good job there by loading, not panicking, taking her time, getting control of that ball, not giving a turnover in that space. It's a good no call right there. They both kicked the ball at the exact same time. I like what I've seen out of Jones today. She has almost had a little supernatural knowledge of where that ball is going. Always able to step up and keep it out of the hands of Jones. And that's going to be a foul on us for pushing.
This is where Jones could be dangerous right here, guys. Hopefully our the defense for the Indians will be able to stop it, but this could be a dangerous situation here.
Yeah, and if my clock is correct, we're looking at about 30 minutes into the match. Good job stepping up on that. Keeping that shot from getting through. Jones doing a good job controlling the ball. Gonna send it all the way back and reset. Very physical in the box right there. Good job by Gaylor to get that ball. Yeah, and the further we get in the second half, you'll see it get a little more chippier, especially if it's still a 0-0 contest. Both coaches yelling instructions to their team, trying to get them set for this goal kick. That'll go out for a Nitawamba throw in. And we've got a couple more subs coming in. Just going to be number 18, Chloe Walker, coming in for Sydney Hughes. And Kirsty McGregor coming in for Lexi Loden. Give them a little bit of a break. They've been out there this entire first half. Go. Hayward with the ball. One of the few times we've been in our offensive zone in a while. That far corner over there. And they battle, and it will be a Jones throw. Wow. All sorts of speed down that far side. Good cross and a shot that just sails over the bar. having trouble seeing her number from here, but my goodness, she had another gear right there.
Jessica looking for her best option here. Send it up to Kaylee over to, I believe that's Jessica Kate Reeves. That speed of Jones is still there. They closed in on that ball at midfield.
And they've done an excellent job. Anytime we get into our offensive zone, they just have way more numbers than we do. Those three forwards, that's obvious, but you'd like to see some midfielders come up and help. I believe we got a ball over in Firewater Creek. First one of the day.
First one of the season, first of many.
It's one of the nicer features here on campus.
One of a kind.
I believe that ball may have had a little water left on it. You see her shaking her hands after she threw it in.
Now, is that not that's the water source for Sebring Gray's pottery company as well, I believe.
I believe so. A little further upstream, but it's a nice calm flow here. It don't have the whitewater effect like it does up towards Fairview.
Speaking of Sebring, he just made a catch over there. Him and his family out watching the soccer game as well.
Proud supporter of Itawamba Athletics. All right, Hughes is going to come back in for Chloe.
I believe.
Be an Itawamba throw in.
I don't know what you have on your clock, CJ, but I believe we're nearing about 5 minutes left here in the first half.
Yeah, it should not be a whole lot of stoppage time, but with our clock being broke, you just never know what the officials have on theirs.
Injury.
Yeah, injury and that one yellow card. Another good job by Jones getting a foot on that ball. That one just a little high, land on top of the net. And Clark is checking back in. It's good to see her get back out there after her little, don't want to call it an injury, little breathing spell.
She needed a breather.
Oh, we've got it. That's good. That was almost a high kick right there. Again, Maria steps up and sends it forward. We're going to have a foot race.
Come on, we need you tighter here.
Jones just kicks it out, and it'll be an Itawamba throw.
Unfortunately for the Lady Indians, we have not won a foot race yet today. So
no.
keep those, as you heard David Strother say, and keep it a little tighter, and that'll be beneficial to the Lady Indians in the rest of this half and the next half.
We have another sub. Who is that? Number 8, Kaylee Jackson, coming in at midfield. Good cross by McGregor. Just didn't have quite enough on that shot. By the time it found its way to the goalie, it had all but stopped rolling.
The wind has definitely picked up here again in Fulton.
They've had a few of those inside the box, so
That one looked like it was just, she just couldn't stop quick enough
Yeah.
and ran into 2 of the Lady Indians.
that's something you'll probably hear their coach talk about at halftime, cutting down on those mistakes inside the zone. Another foot race, and Hughes may actually have this one won. Very good opportunity, and just a little bit to the left. Probably our best opportunity of the day so far.
That's what I get about speaking about the foot races. Hughes was able to actually win one there for the Indians, and we'll get a few more of those on the day. Got opportunities like that. We'll be able to they'll be able to put one home, and we'll have could pick up a victory. You never know.
Yeah,
It's
it
gonna be a
looks like
tight
that ball
contest.
took a weird hop there at the end too. She had to take a stutter step before she could get a foot on it.
And that goes back to what y'all said earlier about the playing surface being a little different here in the
Right.
spring than it was in the fall. It's of course a harder surface during
Hayward.
the fall. With all this rain, it's definitely a little softer than what they're used to normally in season.
So we've got a throw in on the far side. Hayward throws it into Hughes. Now over to Dexter. Battling it out. I believe we got a foul. That will be on Jones. Yeah. The way a couple of the players described it was monsoon-like conditions. Oh, we've got a foot race here now as well. She does, and it's going to get in. That was one of those things we got caught with one-on-one defenders and really no help. Gaylor did a good job getting there initially. She was able to redirect it, and then once she got it under control, she had a really good opportunity and got it, really bent the ball past Driscoll. Yeah. So yeah, we're probably getting close to the end of first half here. So you'll see it one, but probably try to press a little bit. Get that goal back before half. Here's Mitchell. Let's go have some backspin on that.
I believe it was offsides.
Yeah,
He
this
called
guy
it
had
on
his
Sydney
flag up.
Hughes, yeah.
I believe, yeah. Yeah, I had my eyes on midfield. I wasn't paying attention to the far side down here. We must have had somebody caught. Wow, I thought that was going to be offsides as well. Official is checking his watch, so we are getting close to the end of the first half. Stick around for halftime. You'll get to see an inside glimpse of the new Itawamba Soccer Complex. Short corner. Good job by Reeves. Get a foot on that and send it back out. Yeah. Can't give them that space. Oh.
It almost took out some people on the Indians bench.
Yeah.
And it looks like
Coach Strother talking to his team.
And former Indian Sarah Witt is in attendance, who was a part of that historic run
last
year as well.
Always good to see former players come back.
Oh. Head official looking at his watch again as we're anticipating halftime at any moment.
Yeah, Reeves and Jones both a little slow.
Countdown.
And we are at halftime.
And
so,
go ahead, CJ.
One long goal. A lot of back and forth. Not a whole lot of opportunities on either side, but Jones making one count when they got the opportunity.
All right, guys, that's going to do it here for the first half. Jones leads it 1-0 over the Lady Indians, and we will send you to break and to the ribbon cutting of the new soccer facility. And stay tuned for the second half here on the ICC Sports Network.
So when are you going to give me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle and the Renaissance mobile app. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.
All right, good morning. On behalf of Itawamba Community College, including our Board of Trustees, welcome to the Fulton campus for the formal opening of our soccer complex. We appreciate you joining us for this significant event, not only for Indian athletics, but also for the entire college. At this time, Jim Ingram, Director of Institutional Advancement, will bring our invocation.
Thank you, Dr. Allen. Please pray with me. Dear Lord, we thank you for the many blessings you have bestowed upon this college, our ICC employees, our students, and everyone here today. We thank you for this special day, and we ask you to bless our new soccer facility. please help our women and men's soccer team to not only glorify you in their athletic achievements, but also in all areas of their lives. We thank you again for a special day for our soccer program and ICC. Help us to always put you first in our lives. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you, Jim. This new soccer complex is a tremendous addition to our soccer program. We were blessed some years ago that First American National Bank donated this building to the college. Tommy Shambly, where'd you go? There you are. Tommy, I sure appreciate you as CEO of First American National Bank making this contribution and allowing us really to get to where we are today. And I know you've got David Brown and Colin Ashmore with you as well. We appreciate them being here from the Fulton branch. The building did not have the ideal fit for the college for a number of years, but with the addition of our volleyball program, we knew we needed additional locker room space for this new athletic team. While we did not believe this building would be large enough, and the vault obviously would be a tremendous challenge to remove, and I did notice, Tommy, y'all didn't leave any money in there. We looked hard, but we didn't find any. Our staff went to work on a preliminary design to bring our men and women soccer teams out of their locker rooms in the Davis Event Center, freeing space for our volleyball and visiting basketball and volleyball teams. John Wayne Harris, ICC's Director of Projects, created the rough draft of how this facility would be converted, and we contracted with Prior Morrow Architects PA to further develop the plan. Mike Taylor is in here somewhere. There's Mike. Appreciate you being with us today, Mike, and working on this project, making it happen. We then contracted with Worsham Brothers Construction Incorporated through a bid process to bring this renovation to reality. And I know Eddie Rickman is here somewhere. Eddie, we appreciate the great construction job Worsham Brothers did. Thank you for that partnership. We also had our furniture you will see today was done and the design done by Weatheralls, and Larry Stewart is with us today. Larry, there you are. Larry, we appreciate you and Debbie working on that for us. Thank you so much. Inside this facility is a front lobby that is a perfect setting for photos during recruiting visits, as well as serving as a gathering place for our team members before and or after practices. There are separate locker rooms for both men's and women's teams, along with a beautiful shared team meeting room. This is really a showpiece. I can't wait for you to see that. A training room for pregame and postgame taping and icing of players, as well as a laundry room that is awaiting the installation of a washer and dryer. There are also entrances for each team to enter or depart this complex for the field, with mud rooms to store their soccer cleats. And you might ask, why do you need that? Soccer cleats smell a little bit after a while, and so we've got some pretty unique airflow to prevent that from getting all over the building, so those are much needed. We're excited about those. Both teams have storage rooms, and there is a restroom in the front lobby where our game officials can change clothes before and after games. The project also included additional drainage around the soccer dugouts and new sidewalks to and around the dugouts. As a part of our new residence hall project that's taking place just down the street, we did the groundbreaking for on Wednesday. We are also using some of the dirt from that project where they're removing that, lowering that site to nearly double the size of our soccer practice field back over my right shoulder. The coaches will continue to have their offices in the fitness center so that the students in their classes will still have access to them. This facility is a reality today due to a synergy of multiple things. A donated facility that sits directly in front of our soccer field, the need for locker room space in the Davis Event Center, an extremely successful soccer program, and a very talented staff at ICC to plan and oversee this renovation. As with soccer and all sports, it truly took a team to bring us to today. We appreciate the members of the ICC Board of Trustees for their leadership and collaboration on this project, which will provide a new home for our soccer teams. Board members who are present today, I know we've got Miss Bonnie Webb. Bonnie, if you wave, stand up, there you go. Appreciate you being with us today. Also, we have with us today from the Mississippi Community College Board of Directors is Luke Montgomery. And Luke, we appreciate you being with us today as well. Thank you. We would also like to, I'm sorry, before I forget, from our alumni board, we have Chuck Howell. Chuck, where'd you go? There you are, Chuck Howell, as well as Donna Thomas from our alumni board. And so Donna and Chuck, we appreciate you being with us today. We would also like to recognize elected officials in our district, and I don't know that we've had any join us. I'm sorry, I take that back. We have Mayor Barry Childers with us today. Mayor, we appreciate you being with us again. It's twice in 1 week, you and Chuck. We appreciate that. We at Itawamba Community College are grateful for your support and dedicated service to our region and state. Thank you all for your attendance today and for your support. And again, welcome. At this time, I'm going to present Carrie Ball Williamson, Director of Athletics.
Good morning again. Good cold morning, but it's still a great time to be an ICC Indian. On behalf of the coaches, staff, and the student athletes, we want to welcome you to this significant event in the life of the college. The formal opening of this building is another example why ICC facilities are the best anywhere. It will enable our coaches to recruit some of the best players, so that means we're going to win a lot. Because it serves as a visual reminder that ICC cares enough about our student athletes to provide top-notch accommodations. At ICC, we take pride in our student athletes. 17 of our soccer players were among the 111 student athletes who earned MACCC academic honors. And remember, that used to be MACJC. But our investment in all of our student athletes, such as this facility, is an investment in their future, one that will reap significant dividends for many years to come. And now I present to you our head men's soccer coach, Mike Soule.
First off, I'd like to welcome everybody to this event. Appreciate you coming out on behalf of the men's soccer program here at Itawamba Community College. I'd also like to thank the Board of Trustees, ICC's administration, for making this project a reality. I've been coaching here for 19 years now, so I have seen the entire genesis of this soccer program from where we used to play. Our game field was what is the football practice field. And we've seen many changes, different facilities, different things that have gone on for this program, and things have just kind of gotten better and better, and this is one of the most exciting things I believe that's happened for us since I've been here. The soccer program began in 1996, so we're kind of in a different scenario here now. We got a little bit better upgrade. So we stayed there until construction of the Davis Event Center, and then we became residents in a locker room inside the Davis Event Center since 2007. In 2004, the soccer field behind us, that was built. And as Dr. Allen referenced earlier, we're in the process of enlarging the backfield, which is going to be a very nice addition. And then today we're unveiling this state-of-the-art soccer complex. And I'm really excited for everybody to come inside and take a look and, you know, just get familiarized with it, because it's actually, I believe, one of the best that I've seen anywhere around, 4-year, 2-year, anything. So these guys hopefully are going to really, you know, do well with it. It's going to help us in the future. And I'm going to turn the program over to Coach Strother, let him talk a little bit more about the facility.
Good morning. As everyone has already stated, good morning, so I'll be the last one to say good morning. On behalf of myself and the student athletes on our women's soccer program here at Itawamba, we do want to recognize and just say thank you to the leaders in the administration, our board members, our district support for allowing this project to take place. We appreciate the thoughtfulness and willingness of our Itawamba leadership, who understand the importance of having a facility like this available, specifically designed and arranged for our soccer programs here at Itawamba. Both our soccer programs, since Coach Sullivan has been here, has been quite successful. As he stated, a little bit longer than I've been here. This is going on my 5th season. And so since I'm the leader of the women's program, I can speak a little bit more fluently on that and say, since I've been here and have been a member of this wonderful institution, we've been able to kind of keep pace with the men's soccer program and keep up with those expectations. And so we understand that both of these programs have been consistent contenders each season within the extremely competitive conference in which we play. Each season, the recruitment of highly talented student athletes becomes more and more competitive as well. So we understand this new facility and this first-class facility will be an asset in the recruitment of our Itawamba soccer players from across not only our district, but also the entire state and hopefully the southeast region of the United States. We look forward to bringing those recruits onto our campus and showing them first and foremost what we can provide for them through our soccer facilities and our soccer program. But we also know that this is such an asset to our campus community that when we bring these students on campus, because of soccer, a lot of times they want to make this place a home for 2 years. And so during their 2 years that they're here, we hope that they utilize this facility. We hope that they utilize the rest of the resources, not only that we have here on our campus, but across our community as well. And so we thank all of you again for coming out today. And I will lead it to, I guess, Dr. Allen now to close us out. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Coach Ball, Coach Strother, and Coach Sullivan. Thank you so much for those comments. You'll notice also, I forgot earlier to mention and introduce my wife, Belinda Allen, the one that keeps me running behind the scenes, so I should have said that earlier. I want to thank you again for joining us today for this special occasion. You know, it's been a special week. We've been able to do a groundbreaking for a brand new residence hall just down the street. That is the first time really in 10 years we've started a new residence hall, so that's going to be a tremendous addition. Had a wonderful set of experiences last night with both our homecoming court and our honorees for our Hall of Fame and our Alumnus of the Year. And even though we didn't get to play ball, we still had a great event last night, and then today to be able to dedicate this facility. As the coaches have said, the soccer complex will make a significant difference for our soccer players. And to quote Coach Sullivan, we are beyond excited to have this facility. We know that you share our pride. At this time, you will be among the first to see this facility. Following the ribbon cutting, we hope that you will join us for a tour. Please wear your mask and practice social distancing as much as possible. We have some student athletes that are here with us, our men and women's soccer teams, some of the representatives from the teams. They will actually be inside to help you kind of find your way around, and they'll be stationed at different areas to tell you a bit about that part of the building. And you might even catch a unique accent or two, because there's at least one international student over there with us. They're dedicated, because the rest of them could have, or a couple of international, most of them could have gone home. Our international students probably could not have for this Friday morning, so I appreciate them being with us. At this time, would the members of the Board of Trustees, supervisors, any other elected officials join us as we cut the ribbon? Also, Coach Sullivan, Coach Strother, Coach Ball, Dr. Boggs, and our soccer team members.
2, 3.
Yes, this is great.
The whole thing? The lockers and furniture.
The lobby. Just read the lobby, just like went on. We're going to do like
And we're back here for the second half here in Fulton. We cut the ribbon cutting ceremony. They're a little short just because teams are running back out, getting ready for action here in the second half. Of course, Jones does hold a 1-0 lead at the moment, and will have possession here to start the second half. Now, guys, talk a little bit about what y'all saw in that first half and what you think the teams need to improve on heading in here to wrap this thing up.
Well, if I knew that, I'd probably be a paid soccer coach somewhere. But I think for us, we've just got to keep containing the speed that they've shown us. Try to control the midfield a little bit better, get the ball to our forwards, maybe even in some space, but their defenders have been really good at shutting that space down. So we'll see what coach has dialed up here and see if we can't get this goal back. We have a new goalie. And they're coming right back out, showing that speed down the wing. Cross a little bit deep and sent out of bounds to the right side of the goal. So that will be a goal kick. So we'll see what Trost has in her leg. Ball finally finds its way to the ground. Controlled by Jones. That's going to go out for a throw in for Itawamba. She's going to throw it deep. It comes right back to midfield. Loading control, sends it back to Hall. And Glasgow for Jones stepped in front, intercepts that ball. And Jones going to control it midfield. It was a good idea. You just didn't have anybody in that space to run that ball down. The ball's going to get just a little bit too hard of a touch, find its way to the sideline. So that'll be another Itawamba throw. So Jones will be throwing in again. Still a lot of contact, and really it was after the ball was played. Not a bad call.
You guys mentioned it there in the first. As this game goes on in tight contest, it is going to get a little more physical, so the referees will have to get control to keep from getting out of hand, as always.
Yeah, and I was telling y'all during the pregame, I would much rather see an official call it a lot tighter than looser, because every time you get that, you just see tempers flare a little bit more. Right. Sorry, good job by Bella. Get a foot on that, kick it out. Now Jones resets, crosses, and controlled by the Indians. McGregor to Loden, and then just runs into a wall of Jones players.
Physical play by Sydney.
You would think as soft as this field is with all the rain, that ball would not bounce like it does. But it has shown the opposite so far here in the second half. Good job by Loden. And called a foul on that. So he's getting a little tight with his calls. Not real sure what he called on that. Maybe y'all saw something I didn't, but it didn't. It looked pretty harmless from here. My goodness.
So fast.
That is just another level of speed. Oh, and just an unfortunate miss kick for her.
And a huge break for the Lady Indians.
Yeah, because that's just impressive to watch, guys. I need about 15 headbands then. Good cross. Right into the arms of Trost. So we've been pretty fortunate on those crosses because they've been some pretty kicks from the foot of the Jones players. They just haven't found anybody in the box get a shot on goal. Ooh.
We're unable to corral it off the ball there, but sends it back towards midfield. Hughes is there. He's trying to make the turn and gain possession. Is there jockey in there? Sends it forward to
Good
Hayward.
through ball. Hayward's got some speed. Controls the ball. Nice little move around the defender. So she's got some help in the box now. Here comes the cross. Just an unfortunate bounce off of Stevens. I like that aggression, though, from the Indians. Yeah.
They got a substitution here. Morgan Gailey checking in.
She's coming in for Alexis Hall. So change up the defense just a little bit. Get some fresh legs out there to kind of combat the speed. And it's going to be an Itawamba throw in. That's going to be out on Itawamba goal kick.
It's good defense there, or a good move by the Jones defender to block out our player and let it roll out and get the goal kick.
I believe we had some confusion right there. And Jones capitalized on it and gets it over that wing. Good cross. Bella Matza steps in front of it, knocks it down. Indians control again.
Good play by Bella there as well to end that opportunity for Jones. Lex is checking back in.
Yep. She's going to come in for Bella. It's going to go out for a Jones throw in.
Our 2 substitutions getting ready to check in as well.
Good job by Trost, charging up. That ball flowing into the danger zone right there.
It's a good play by Trost to stay tough as the John striker there was coming in hot.
That's surprised they didn't get a foul on that. I think he said play advantage.
Goal kick and subs coming in.
Substitution. So number 20 and 9 come in for Jones. That's going to be Terrell and Rodriguez.
And they come in for 6 and 10.
Just Cameron and Binding. And then Bickert checks in for McGregor for Itawamba. So we got roughly 33 minutes left by my watch. Trying to keep up with it up here in the booth as the clock is broke and time is kept on the field by the officials. So we may be a few minutes off. It's a lot of red in that in the zone right now, and Jones is still able to maintain it and get some good looks.
Especially with how much red is in the box there.
Well, that's everyone except Hughes and, just Hughes. She's the only one out of the box right now.
Offsides is what they're going to call there.
Yeah. Well, I think everybody was expecting a whistle on that. Yep.
Well, the Lady Indians, they're very lucky and fortunate to get out of that situation with really Jones not even getting a shot on net. So
yeah,
very fortunate there for ICC.
They need something to give them a little spark. They look a little deflated out there right now. Probably a little tired. I know I would be after battling this speed all afternoon.
Because the intensity and the speed of this game thus far is not really anything you can practice for. You can condition all day, but when you get out here and it's the first game of the season, it's intense and it's banging bodies and stuff, it makes it tough.
It's a shot, a little high and wide. She's had a real good day so far. It's going to be a throw in for Jones. Good shot, a little high.
She's had a lot of pop behind that one.
She does. She's got a strong leg, and she probably had room to step up another couple steps before she let that one fly.
Rolls out. There'll be a throw in for Jones there, deep in Indian territory.
There we go. Got some space there. Stevens.
Yeah, Stevens there running.
Showing some speed.
Jones closes in with 3 defenders, though. And
deflected. And they're just going to kick it out for a throw.
And that'd give it.
So a couple subs for Itawamba. Allison Moore is coming in, as well as Morgan Mitchell. I believe Bickert and Stevens are going to come to the sideline for a little rest.
That was a really good run there by Stevens, but as we seen all day, those 3 Jones defenders closed in quickly as soon as she got around.
And that's really the first time we've seen her in space today. So showing us a little bit of what she's capable of. Throw in to Mitchell. Sends it across to Loden, back out to Clark. Back to midfield. Looks like they're going to try to reset. There's Mitchell with the ball over to Moore. Battling at midfield.
It's like
and
Moore
Jones takes position.
It's like Moore lost her footing a little bit, trying to maybe get a little too fancy there.
And sent back across by Gaylor. And then Jones sneaks past Jones on this side. Has an opportunity to send it across. And a real good opportunity for Jones right there.
Fortunate for ICC, last couple of shots for Jones has not been able to be on the net and have sailed over high.
It's going to be Childs with a shot. And again, off target. But I tell you, she is a dangerous threat when she gets that ball. Hughes with the ball, sends it forward to Hayward. We're going to have another foot race. And Jones kicks it out for a throw in.
It's a good play for them because Hayward adding that pressure, it could have easily wound up being a corner kick, but unfortunately for ICC, it'll be a throw in. But it is deep in Jones territory. See what they can come.
And that was a real good ball by Hughes. Shoot that forward as they were collapsing on her over into space and let Hayward actually get an effort to run it down. Taking a moment to retrieve the ball as it went into the parking lot. Here we go with the throw in. Throws it in. It's Moore with a shot blocked at the line. And Jones sends it back out. Another Itawamba throw. Loden's controlling it. Sends it forward to Hughes. Back out to Hayward. Hayward blasted. And it's going to travel well over the goal and out of bounds. So that will be a goal kick for Jones. Just about 25 minutes remaining in the game.
You see in the background there too, the men's teams are warming up. They'll be playing roughly 20-30 minutes following the conclusion of this contest. You know, I've done the same thing when swinging a golf club, but see if she's able to save it in bounds. She does. Sends it back towards the midfield.
Right into the charging offensive Jones, and a good through ball. And that's going to be Mulligan. Sends it forward. Good save by Trost. Very good diving stop.
Go to the replay there and take a look at that play again as they set up for the corner kick.
So we've seen them drive it in and play it short. This one looks like it's going to be near post. But they keep possession. Deflected, and I believe that's going to be a Jones throw in.
That's one way to get it out of the box using your back, but either way, Jones still retains possession here.
Yeah, that's one of them tricky ones that dipped right in front of the goalie. Good job keeping possession of that. We're going to see some speed again. Tross comes out and just grabs it before. Yeah, they've switched her over. Got her legs tied up there and got the foul. This will be a free kick for Itawamba. Morgan Gaylor's going to take it and waste a little time and drives it down. Ooh, so has a foot rose up a little high there. And we're going to have a sub. Lucy Dexter's coming in for Josie Kate Reeves, and it will be Itawamba ball with a throw in. Hughes with the ball back out to Hayward, and just off the side of her foot, and travels out of bounds. So a goal kick for Jones, and I'm sure they're not going to get in any hurry. I wouldn't. Yeah, I think that was a good no call. They both went down, but I think that was about equal contact. We've got, I believe that's Hall. A little shaken up, yeah.
Well, as she's being tended to, guys, we'll take a quick break and we'll be back with more here on the ICC Sports Network.
The outlook for overpriced pizza has never been better. Who's gonna stop us?
Sir, Little Caesars has the lowest price pizza delivered, guaranteed.
We're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. Get $5 off your first delivery.
Pizza, pizza.
Parmesan, Asiago, and fresh mozzarella.
All this cheesing is rather pleasing.
We're back here with the action as everybody is fine and Jones throws it in.
Nice cross. One touch, and it finds the back of the net. Yeah. And what an excellent shot. Straight off that cross. Don't even let it hit the ground. Just hits it midair. Drives into the back of the net. Not a whole lot the goalie can do on that. But that gives Jones a 2-0 lead. Yeah, I believe you are correct. And Gustafson's in, and I missed the other sub. So now, if you're Itawamba, you're gonna have to press hard, trailing by 2. Not a whole lot of time left. And if you're Jones on defense, you pretty much just got to keep up what you've been doing. You don't really have to change your style. You're going to force Itawamba to change their playing style and try to capitalize off of what they do. Yeah. Yeah, and Coach Strother yelling at them to come up in the zone, get a little more offensive minded. Josie Kate coming back in. Looks like she's taking the place of Morgan Gaylor. And 10 is in for 15 for Jones. Travel out of bounds. Yeah, that's not what you want to see. That's going to go out for a Jones throw.
Unfortunately for the Lady Indians, that ball has been in their territory for most of the contest, and even more so here in the second half.
Yeah, the second half, it feels worse in the second half at least. I'm not sure what the time of possession is. But we've been on this right side of the field a whole lot this second half. Oh. Very powerful. Found the back of Mathis. And Jones right back into the zone. Almost seeing a little desperation out of the Lady Indians. They're just kicking it deep and hoping somebody can run it down. Not really aiming the ball as Coach Strother would like them to do. Good job by Bella Mathis. Yeah. She gets by. Hughes went down a little awkwardly there at midfield. It's that one. Yeah. So that'll be a goal kick for Itawamba. And McGregor is going to come back in the contest, as well as Chloe Walker. She got the top of that ball. was a good through ball. Let the speed run it down again.
Good job there, but they need to keep it in bounds to prevent Jones from getting a corner kick.
So about 13 minutes remaining in the second half of this one.
Number 11 checks in for Jones.
Again, good job by Jones. Mitchell over there with the ball, and just the space just disappears. I believe that's going to be a shoe time issue. There's a lot of folks here. That's a good ball. And that's going to be an easy one. Yeah. Yeah, she may have took some contact. I believe that was number 10 on that goal, Poppy Binding. But go back to that setup. Terrell with an excellent ball into the box. Yeah. It's going to find its way out of bounds. Another throw in for Itawamba. I know we've called Maria Jones' name a lot, but she has been a force on defense for Itawamba. Wow. That was drilled in. I'm trying to see I can't see her number from here. It's going to be I still can't see. Yeah. Uh, 21. Yeah. 21. Becca Ball. Yeah, Anna West Driscoll back into the game. Looks like we've got about 8.5 minutes left by my watch. So no signs, yeah. It's going to be deflected out of bounds. Should be Jones' throw. And we have some subs coming in. Looks like a new goalie for JC. And number 23 for the Indians, Millie Mask in for Maria Jones.
Quick throw in here by Jones, looks like. Nope, changes her mind. She said, nah, I'll let you throw.
Straight back in.
Good play by
movement.
Millie.
Good job by stepping in. Run it on up. Something we haven't seen a lot of today is the defenders dribbling the ball out of the zone. You're seeing them doing quick passes. And in their defense, there hadn't been a lot of space for them to make many runs. That ball tipped away, just going to be out of bounds.
It's a goal kick.
It was another potential bad situation for the Lady Indians. If that ball would have stopped, that would have been another easy goal.
Hughes unable to corral, not Hughes, who's that? Chloe?
That is Chloe.
She was unable to corral that at her feet there.
We'll finally get the ball into some space. We just need our mids come up, yeah. There's a drive, just gonna go wide.
More subs in for Jones as 23 comes in for 9. And yep.
That is number 5, Bailey Miller, coming in for Hodges. Millie's got some space down this side. Sends it out. So it'll be Jones' throw in. It's one of them when it's going bad, it's just going bad. Can't catch a break anywhere. A little backfire of the golf cart behind us. Got everybody's attention. There's Chloe, Morgan Mitchell.
Ran out of space there.
Yeah, both of them in the same space. And now Jones quickly reverses it. But that ball finds its way out of bounds, so it will be an Itawamba throw. So last, I'm going to say 5 minutes of the game now, depending on stoppage time. And then they go over the top. Good control. Millie gets in front of her. But, man. $11. Driscoll runs up, makes the save. Quick throw in to Mitchell. Pops it up to midfield. And that ball finds its way to Gustafson. Now we're in a foot race. And that's going to find its way out of bounds, and that'll be an Itawamba throw. I like the aggressiveness there from Gustafson. Much larger, yeah. Yeah, we haven't called her name much, but Kiana Crowell has had a really good day. She's shut down about everything that's come her way. Not that that's been a whole lot, but she has done well when it has. I'm not sure what that one was supposed to go to. I think that was miscommunication. Nice move.
Be an outlet if we can't go through the mids. Be an outlet as the drop.
Oh, yeah, I think that got a little assist from the post there at the end.
Keeper's best friend.
McGregor up to Gustafson. Jones does a good job collapsing on it and sending it back the other way. Now they're out to the right side. Mathis with a little contact, and that will be a corner kick. So we've seen them score on a corner once today. It looks, they bring one up. I'm not sure if that's a decoy. Yep, they're going to send it in. And then, oh. Lester Heidi's had a rough day out there today. she's took some licks. It's going to be a foul. We're going to have it's going to be a good opportunity for a free kick right outside of the box.
So McGregor's lining up to take it.
Yeah. And when I say right outside the box, almost touching the line.
It doesn't get any closer than that.
Yeah, anything closer than that, and that's a penalty shot. So a good opportunity here for Itawamba. Good effort. Sail just a little high, and that's going to do it for us this afternoon.
The Lady Indians fall 4-0 to Jones here in the season opener. Now, it's unfortunate for the Lady Indians, but, you know, it's hard to start the season with a tougher opponent. So, we got hats off to Jones today. Played really well. Lady Indians, obviously, you know, they started slow last year, and then they were able to rattle off and do something special. So there's nothing to be disheartened about. There's
very good point.
Plenty of soccer left to play this season, and just an unfortunate opening day loss here for the Lady Indians. But guys, final thoughts on the game here, and give your Sonic stars of the game, Renaissance stars of the game. I don't remember what it is. There we go. Sonic stars of the game. There we go. Renaissance Postgame Report, Sonic stars of the game. Go ahead, guys.
I mean, the clear winner here is the speed of Jones. I don't really think you can highlight any one player in particular. They all played a pretty good game today. There were some bright spots from Itawamba. Like I said, Maria Jones, I think she had an outstanding game. So, yeah, there's my stars of the game. What you got, Upton?
All right, guys. Well, we're going to wrap it up here for this game, and we will be back in roughly 20 or 30 minutes or so with not the nightcap, the afternoon cap, if you will, as the men go head-to-head. So we'll be back here in about 30 minutes, and we will, if you want to, watch us on Twitter as well, and we will tweet when this game goes live. So that's a wrap for the women's game, with Jones defeating number 7 ICC 4-0. So thank you for joining us, and we'll be back in 30 minutes.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
When I came back to school this year,
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.